grants of him. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is nice. Really, really nice.
Oh, this is fucking good, man.
When spring is in the air and you can see the grass is growing, leaves are coming on the trees already, and grass is growing and getting greener by the minute.
Well, I think it will be even greener after a few of these shots.
Yeah, I think you're right, Hans. I'll drink to that. Cheers, buddy.
There's your pizza, Uncle Willy. Not easy.
That guy's more where it comes from.
Alright, Uncle Willy.
Thanks, kiddo.
Now enjoy yourself, alright?
Sure I will. Sure I will. Welcome to the party in my lovely garden. I am enjoying my beer. There's no one else here. Tom went to sleep. Hans is sleeping over there. And it's useless like a dead fucking dog. Like always. I still have a lot to drink. Not much left of my Jack Daniels. So. Actually, it's just apple juice. Just for the appearance, just for show. And I still have some moonshine. Really strong one. As strong as water can get. Cheers. Just water. But this ain't any apple juice. No, it ain't. I gonna drink it up. Fill it up, better cut. Alright. See my knife? Just like an iconic picture. Putting the knife on the table like that. Like I did in the Rising Hill. Huh? I drink 3 of this. I drink some water and this, which is no alcohol in it at all. And then it doesn't matter. Just for show. Just pretense. 3 of this. Alright, I'm not going to act like being me and Uncle Willy anymore, because this tape is for documentary, the making of Willy the Woodsman. So I've been talking to you through this whole process, making this film. So I think this is the last part. I think all that I've filmed so far is 1 hour and 40 minutes. I started 3 minutes ago, so I should stop by 9:22. It's 9:05 now. So I have to choose my words wisely. Because I want this video to be 2 hours. It's okay. I would prefer if it was even shorter, you know, but when I'm on the film set, and I'm very enthusiastic talking about the scenes that I'm about to make, or that I had just filmed. So, and I talk not about only that, I talk about my life in general too. I just filmed the last scene now. It was improvised a little bit though. I followed the manuscript. This is the manuscript in plastic, so I can also use it in rainy days. That's why I use the waterproof camera. With the other camera, the Panasonic zoom camera, I have problems with it. The problem was that the files has the same titles. For example, if a title is 001 MTS or 0018 MTS, and then I delete all the files, all the video files after I have transferred it to the computer. The problem is then when I start to film again, it starts from 1 and the titles will be 0001 and 0010 MTS. Same. The problem with that is that the editor program that I'm using, which is Premiere Pro, mistakes one file for another, and it sometimes changes the whole video, audio and video. And most of the times it just changes the sound. You see the video, you see them talking, you just hear something else. You can hear something shouting, you can hear myself talking to myself while I practicing for what I'm going to say or whatever. And I had a real problem. I spent all night fixing this, and thank God when I open it this day, it is perfectly alright again. It is, the film is 45 minutes long so far. I think the scene will be here. The garden scene will be 4 or 5 minutes, and I will complete the video with one song, which is 2 minutes and 13 seconds. It's 2 minutes and 18 seconds, but the last 5 seconds you don't really hear. So it's called Pontiac Shuffle. It's really good. I used it later, I mean earlier, in Rising Hell. At the end of the last part 3 in Rising Hell, I made a retro min Uncle Willy. Not only from the Rising Hell, but from all the videos I will show clips. And I will show some clips too these days. Alright, let's party. Alright. Talking Uncle Willy, huh? I will show him. I could turn the camera. It's getting pretty dark now. Walking down with this log down the acre. I think that scene lasts for 40 seconds maybe, or 45, 50 seconds, something like that. Not more than a minute. So the next minute, or a little bit more than that, have to be spent on showing the character, probably in the appearing order. And first you will see Willy. I made it this way that I show what happened the next day. Sneak peek into what happened later in the film, in the middle of the film, when Willy is locked up in the prison cell, and the fucking bastard from the pub comes with some porridge and tell him that that is his nephew's brain matter. And he gets so mad, you know. Then that clip is less than a minute. First you see the intro with some music 40 seconds, I think, 30-40 seconds. And that is Willy carrying a log someplace in the forest. And you will see that clips later also in the film after he leave his cabin in the woods or cabin in the valley to go to the woods, because he's going to, they're broke, you know. You know, if you see the movie by now, they are really broke. They're really starving. Willy is trying to get Slim Willy, and he do some morning fast, but it's a little bit too much fasting because it's against their will. At least, you know, they should be able to eat when they want to. Now they don't really have any money left, so he have to go to the forest, property with some forest that he bought for. He bought it, and he cut some logs, and he sell it to some people building cabins in the woods or some shit, I don't know. He sell it at least, and he's supposed to go to the market, you know. He cut down 40 logs. I did good today, he said. Cut down at least 40 logs, but he had to carry one by one because he don't have a fucking car. Shitty problem, alright? And then he meet Kjartan down by the river. There are two other guys there, which is much worse. Two rapist bastards, you know. And Kjartan tried to run away, and the bald guy ran after him. And then I made some sound effects that he screamed, and then some moaning sounds from that crazy son of a bitch. I don't know, maybe that's a little bit over the top. Maybe I will get dislikes because of that, I don't know. But of course, this story that I made, it's not supportive to any guys like that, characters like that. They are really bad guys. So that's, I think that maybe is a good plot for making Willy really angry. Because what is mean Uncle Willy if he's not angry? It's okay that he's mean. But first of all, he's angry and grumpy. But he can also be in a fantastic good mood. Up and down, just like Conan the Barbarian, you know. They tell in the chronicles that there's no one with such a dark, bad, grumpy mood, and no one can be more happy and joyful as he can be. Probably when he found a treasure, some gold, and he have a girl on his legs, or one or the other, and the drink in his glass. Cheers, buddy. All right. I plan to also make a talking Willy. Just sit there like I do now. I lost my hat earlier. I have it here. Well, he did like this. And yeah, really amusing, huh? Am I amusing you? Do I look like a clown to you? And a talking Willy that is not the making of the... This is the making of the Willy the Woodsman. I will call it the making of me and Uncle Willy, Willy the Woodsman. And in apostrophe, documentary. That's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. It's cold now, really cold. It was really hot day. Really hot to be that early in the spring. It's still April. It is April 23. And sometimes in late April it can be really hot. sometimes just cold all the way, but this has just been a really good month when it comes to the weather. It's been barely raining. A few days ago it was only one day with rain, and that was Sunday when I was filming down the river when I fall and hit myself. Really dangerous scene. So even now, even if I get drunk now, wasted, the hangover tomorrow probably, it's safer than filming down the river in a slippery place. I could fall, you know, and get my wife, not my wife, but my knife. My wife would be even better. My knife in the belly, and that would be end of me. There's no waterfall there though. Just pretend, you know, that bastard running towards Willy, and Willy move away, and he fall down the waterfall. I think it made it quite good with sounds, you know. I just run past the camera towards the river, and I made like sound like ah. What I did then, I just put the audio file into a file with a waterfall that I filmed a few years ago. So I didn't go to the tall waterfall on the other side of the lake, because it will be even better, you know, to see Uncle Willy at the top of the waterfall. What if I slip? How could I release the movie and even a documentary? It would be end of me. It would be just files on the computer that no one would see. Maybe except my family, if they would be curious of what I made, but probably no one would ever see. I just can't do something like that to make it just a little bit better. The devil is in the details, I know. I'm supposed to I care very much about the details in this film. You know, even if if you're at this filming at the same location, like here, you turn the camera a little bit, you hear the waterfall louder than if you turn the camera this way, for example. And then I have to make a transparent link, a link between, so you slowly, the louder sound slowly turn into the lower sound, and the other way around. Smoothly transition, alright? I put links like that, maybe a little bit too much, but too much is better than too little, I guess. It's better than nothing, at least. So I hope you enjoyed the film, because probably you have seen it by now. You know, there's some people just watching The Talking Dead, and they don't see The Walking Dead, just The Talking Dead. Most people see The Walking Dead, and but some people, I heard, they only see Talking Dead. But I don't think there's many people interested in watching a 2-hour documentary about a film that I haven't seen. Or if they see this one first, there's a lot of spoilers, so maybe that's a good idea to just put it on hold and see the movie, and then see me talking about how I made it, day by day and step by step. It's really been challenging and interesting and even developing process, an adventure in real time. It's a lot of pretense. You pretend that something going on, that that's just an imaginary story, and you realize that by the end of the movie, when Willy said that I hope that you have enjoyed this movie and I enjoyed making it for you, and then you start to realize this was all a fictionary story, and that's what it is. And Willy said that this didn't really happen lately, but of course it happened earlier in my life. I just have to remake it for you to watch it now. And sometimes he said, no, it's just for show, it's just for entertainment only. It never happened. I killed no one, I didn't hurt a fly. Alright, cheers. Cheers, mate. I will do some talking really soon now. It's getting too dark, you know. Today is really hot day. I told you already. I didn't mention the temperature. It was 21.5 in the shadow, and my cell phone said 22. Maybe some places it was 22 in the shadow. It's only measure the shadow. In the sun, earlier today it was 30 or maybe 28. But the thermostat get heated by the sun, so it might show a higher temperature than it really is. But of course, it used to be a 10-12 degrees higher temperature in the sun. In the shadow, it counts. Oh my God, what you said, teddy bear? I promised Bamsa, my teddy bear, to go on a trip. How do you like it? Because so many times I said, oh, tomorrow, or maybe next day, we go on a trip together, but I'm not running very fast, very far. It's not a good experience for him just lying in my pocket. Today, sits here, it's a little bit cold. He won't feel it. He don't eat, he don't drink, he don't talk. Such a nice friend, just the way I like it. I wish that the temperature would maintain a little bit more. It will be still a little hotter. I can't complain though, because it's light till 10. Or 10 is quite dark. Maybe it's 10 already. No, not really. It is 9:24. It's kind of late. So but I brought some flashlight that I can attach to my head, or maybe someplace there just to be here. And my mother is coming home from Sweden today, so she will be wondering, maybe worried, if I'm not there. I told her I will be down in the valley filming the last scene of the movie, so. But if I'm not back after dark, she will wonder, what the fuck am I doing? How can I film in the dark? You must be drinking then. Of course I do. I told you that I was going to have a party, celebrate this film. I think that I kind of earned it. And I was a little bit unsure though. I had some doubts if I should do it, you know, because it's been 6.5 months. 6 days and 6 months and 20 days exactly. It's what I used to, you know. I drink summer, a little bit into the autumn, and then I stop. No drinks for Christmas, and no in winter, no in the early spring, but in late April or beginning of May I take a party when it's hot and nice, and I have a bench on the other side of the lake where I just sit. I remember last year I made a documentary about the hillbillies. That was me and Uncle Willy film too. If you remember it, if you've seen it, it's quite good too. And it was on that occasion that I made a film when I had a few beers. I was filming here, you know, me and Uncle Willy's moonshine cell, and I just had to stop because it was hot. It was 23 degrees May 9. It's almost hot as today, but it was just a little bit hotter, 1 or 1.5 degrees hotter. But it was blowing, you know, the wind was blowing even though it was hot, so I had to stop. All my manuscript papers just blowing away in the wind, and you seen it? That was like kind of a bloopers. All right. Ah, you talk too much. My wife said, you talk too much. I know. I'm only human. At least I'm in touch with humanity. I show human signs. At least I have to come to something better than nothing, alright? Cheers, mate. I think I will stop it right now. I can't sit there so much longer either. Because I'm not mean fucking Uncle Willy for nothing. It's kind of creative and innovative to make a character like me and Uncle Willy. I don't even remember where I took the inspiration from. Different kind of places. There was a scene in Freddy's Nightmare with Alice Cooper wiping the whip. At least he showed up. Or maybe someone else wiping the whip. That scene is a small inspiration. And also, if you see The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. The first time I appeared with the previous wig that I used for me and Uncle Willy in the most films. The first time I appeared with that wig was when I portrayed a parody of Daryl Dixon in episode 6 of Man vs. Crazy Chinaman, the ultimate adventure. And if me and Uncle Willy is not directly inspiration from Daryl Dixon, he's inspired by the copy. No, I mean the parody that I made. So they are quite similar, and they talked about it too in episode 8 or 9. The man, you know, asked why you sound and look like me and Uncle Willy, and my Daryl parody replied, I'm similar to me and Uncle Willy because I am me and Uncle Willy. I am him. Don't you recognize me? Alright. Gotta get some fun out of life, alright? Enjoy yourself. Have a good time. It's life's like that, you know. You get born, you live, and you die, and then what? And then what? And then you look at yourself in the rearview mirror and regret what you did, and you regret what you didn't do. I saw that the time run out now. It's 27 minutes, so that means that this documentary is over 2 hours probably, because I also will put in some clips from the film later when I edit. It hasn't happened yet, you know. I haven't put any video into this film yet. I will do it later. First, now, before it gets too dark, I will do some talking Willy. And then I will release that one first as a commercial, like a sneak peek or a temptation for people to see the film Willy the Woodsman. And then I will release Willy the Woodsman. And then I will release this documentary. I also was planning to make a short film because Kjartan was in this film, you know, he was really raped. I don't know what Kjartan would say to that. Maybe he will just say it was just pretense. I'm intact, I'm fine, nothing bad happened, nothing changed, I'm same Kjartan as I used to be, alright? Yeah, I think that's enough for now. It's not that easy to be totally serious, disciplined and dedicated like I've been every day, even days when I didn't feel that good and lacked sleep and barely had time to make a scene. But I always put some time into making this documentary, because documentary might be just as interesting and entertaining and exciting as the film, maybe. It's interesting maybe for some people to know where I get the ideas for this film and previous films and other projects that I will make. I talk about films that I made and future projects, but mostly about this film, because this is a big project, you know. I spent 13 days now making it. Now it's finished, so tomorrow, if I'm in the shape, I will edit it and save it and publish it. Maybe Thursday, because I don't know how long I will sleep tomorrow. So but first, the Talking Willy which is a commercial sneak peek temptation video for. I think that probably those who watched Talking Willy will at least see the film, because Willy just sit there on his ass drinking, talking, ain't that interesting as the film. So if they see that one, they will at least see the movie, and maybe also the documentary, even if it's long. And sure, it will be 2 hours and 15 minutes or something like that. I'm going to really make it good, you know, put in the clips where I told you that I will show you some scenes, and maybe even when I don't tell you, just when I talk about scenes, how I made it, you know, you will see the scene in between the talking in this documentary. So I hope you'll enjoy this film and the main film, me and Uncle Willy The Woodsman, and I hope that you will put a like on the film and also the documentary if you like it. Leave a comment if you want to say something, or if you ask a question. I will 100% for sure answer you shortly. I am really dedicated to my viewers or fans, if I have some. I think so, maybe some, because I have 121 subscribers by now. And I think it's not totally over-exaggerated calling them fans. If you subscribe to the channel, you must like at least some of the content. And thanks guys for watching this documentary, and thanks you very much for watching my last bit, Uncle Willy. I am excited, you know, what you think about the new Willy's, the new Me and Uncle Willy's look. Same kind of shirt and pants, but the hat is new and the hair is new, because I lost my wig September 1st last year, but I don't regret it anymore. I don't have a problem with it, because this looks better. It has the same color as my beard, and I think this is even a better looking Willy than before. So it's just getting better and better day by day, alright? That's the way it's supposed to be, right? Guys, I love you. Really. I want the best for you. I want you to enjoy every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every year, every moment of your life. And I do this to inform you, to entertain you. The satisfaction that I get from this is like maybe 25%, but mostly for you. It's like give and take, but it's mostly giving. Because I don't earn a penny, you know. I don't earn anything on this. I do it just for fun, and it's my passion. And my task in life, or my call, is to entertain you. I'm an entertainer. But I care so much about my viewers, my subscribers, that you are pleased, that you are satisfied, and feel entertained and happy about what you see. I want to make your day a little bit better. So I think that's enough for now. I think I will open this beer. This one I will put aside because it has no alcohol. And it's getting really cold and dark now, so I have to hurry up and do the Talking Willy. It's almost a little bit too late, but I tried to do a short one. I could do it some other day, but I want to finish editing. It's just putting in this scene that I filmed today, and look through it a couple of times, and then save it and publish it on YouTube. And that's all. And yeah, what more? Did I forget anything? I don't think so. I think I said more than enough. I think I have to do the Talking Willy now and turn up the brightness a little bit, maybe just 10 minutes or something. So I wish that it was light a little longer, a little bit warmer in the evening. You know, it can be almost minus in the night, and 20 plus in the daytime. So what else can I say? I want to have myself a real treat. Cheers, buddy. I'll be seeing you in the next film. I love you guys. I really do. From my heart to yours. See you later, guys. Cheers, mate. Bye for now.